Hello, welcome back here. Well, the men's doubles taking place. The Flowrida Goats drawing first blood. Excellent win by Osoro and Triay. So who's up next? Well, Barahona, Coqui Nieto for the Toronto Polar Bears. And for the team currently top of the standings, it's going to be the Argentine duo of Dineno and Stupa. There is Barahona, Spaniard, plays on the drive side, big hitter, took part in the only mixed doubles we've had so far here in New York. That was against Arkansas Matrix when the Toronto Polar Bears defeated their opponents 2-1 in the mixed doubles. He won that game alongside Victoria Iglesias, who lost earlier alongside Guinard in the women's doubles in straight sets. Plays alongside Coqui Nieto. Now, a very similar style of play to a player we'll see later. The best play on defense is Chingoto on the World Power Tour circuit, while Coqui Nieto is a very good defender. Dineno, Argentine. He and Stupa used to be double partners. Now that's a massive boost for the Flowrida Goats because, of course, there's an understanding there. You don't have to develop an understanding over 3 or 4 days. We've seen quite a few players playing together for the first time. They've been playing at the PPL, not just here, of course, in New York, also the 3 regular season events in Miami twice, and also in San Diego. But this post-season event, the Cup, taking place here in New York, with 4 teams already through to the semi-final. Now we know the names of the 4 teams. In Group A, the white group, is going to be the Miami Padel Club and New York Atlantics. They're in action in the final rubber here tonight. And in Group B, the gold group, Flowrida Goats and, of course, Toronto Polar Bears are through. Yet to determine which team will be top of the group. As for Las Vegas Smash, the holders, defending champions, the team that conquered this crown last season, 2023, well, they go out at the group stage. Arkansas Matrix, well, they took 3rd place in the gold group. And now an important game for these 4 players who could meet again in a hypothetical final, but for that to happen, of course, they would both have to win their semi-finals, Paul.
Yeah, exactly. As I say, I think whoever Toronto plays will probably be the favourites to win that match, to be honest. But we will see. We've said we think that Dineno and Stupa Chuka just slight favourites for this, but quite similar in style. If you think about it, you got Dineno and Coqui Nieto, quite similar, busy, don't make a lot of mistakes. And then you got Stupa and Barahona, big hitters. The question is, I mean, yesterday, Barahona was outstanding in the first set and then sort of drifted away in the second. The question is, if he can keep his hitting going, then they are going to have a chance, because you know that Coqui Nieto doesn't give much away.
No, Paul makes very, very, very few mistakes. Well, warming up that ball. Wow. No, luckily it was the other side of the court. That was Barahona hitting those shots. Actually sporting a baseball cap. Don't know if it's to bring him luck. I mean, there's no issue with the lighting out on the court. He's the only player, I think, so far that has worn a baseball cap in any game.
Alex Chothas
also
wore it backwards, yeah.
Backwards, okay, also wore it backwards. I'd also wear one, but because I've no hair.
Well, we got one. We got some baseball caps from the organisers.
We've been kitted out. I do like the colours, the theme. This black and dark red with an orange tint. And I said, you know, we've got these beautiful jumpers, polos, T-shirts, and a baseball cap. I'd like to thank the organisation. I mean, it's an amazing event. It's proving to be a huge success, as is the growth of this sport in North America. And the PPL are doing their bit.
They are indeed.
They do much more than their bit. They're doing a lot.
We're all ready now to get going on court. Or ready for them to come out on court anyhow. We've just got 8 seconds and they're meant to put in an appearance.
Well, there's the first player to step out onto this centre court at the Dougal Greenhouse at Brooklyn, down by the port. Now, today we don't have the views we had maybe on day 1 and day 2, but it's still beautiful to see here. The boats, the port, and in the distance, well, I mean...
It's everything's...
Yeah, there's a lovely mist setting. I mean, it's beautiful, I have to say, regardless of the weather. New York is a great venue, great city, iconic. And here we are, preparing for a big game. Stupa and Dineno will serve.
One thing I'm going to say is Dineno can sometimes just take a little while to hit his stride. So it might be a moment for Nieto and Varona to try and put some early pressure on.
Of course, the two Spaniards in blue play together as teenagers.
15 love.
So they do have an understanding. They've also trained together for many years. But then you're up against two players that have played together for a year and a half and that have won titles on the major stage. So one thing cancels out the other.
15-all.
Exactly, just a little bit long there from Stupa, 15-all.
We were highlighting Corey is a player who makes maybe 3 mistakes in an entire match. Oh, there's his first.
So he's only got 2 left.
2 left. Strike 1. Makes it look so easy. Just makes it look so easy. Look, there you go.
God, you look at him, Stupa, and it's not as if he's...
No, he's not the biggest player, tallest. He's very athletic as he goes again.
But say, in the next match, you look at Lucas Campagnolo, and he is built like...
Yeah, he is very, very physical, and I mean, I'm looking forward to that game, of course. There's going to be a great session. Do stay with us throughout this doubles game, maybe a mixed doubles. And then later, the final session, and again, contenders for the title. All 4 teams, but I think more so New York Atlantics and Miami Padel Club. Though I can't rule out Flowrida Goats. I mean, 4 of the best teams. The 4 teams that ended the season probably the strongest. Though surprised that Smash, I suppose they had a few injuries, Paul.
Yeah, that was it. That was the problem.
This City's Cup.
Absolutely not at full strength, and I think we've seen that if you're not at full strength, you're going to struggle.
Yeah, they're missing 3 important players. Still put up a brave fight, but going out at the group stage.
Well, we were talking about can Javier Varona get his serve going. Just warming it up. Well recovered, though, by Stupa to take the point.
Nadia, nobody to come forward. That was the shout. Oh. Luckily, he managed to duck out of the way.
30-15.
Nearly hit light speed, that one, didn't it?
15-30.
Yeah, it's good. Well done. Saying it went long. Wasn't 30-15, it's 15-30.
I was just asking Barona, did I hit you? If he had hit him, he'd have been out for the count.
I think we'd known if he'd have hit him, yeah.
30-all.
Stupa and Dineno have started. Yeah, this match meaning business.
Two break points in just the second game of the match. Good serve from Nieto. Golden point. Oh, just
going too long. Well, Barona and Nieto have lost one game here already. 3-6, 3-10, 7 to Arkansas Matrix, Gonzalo Rubio and Inigo Joffre defeating them. Whereas Stupa and Dineno have been excellent in their last game. They dropped just 3 games, 6-2, 6-1.
Yeah, it has to be said as well, the game that Nieto and Barona lost, which is yesterday, they actually started it really well, didn't they, as well? They started off like an express train.
And they were coasting in that second set as well.
And Barona just seemed to lose confidence and lost his smash.
They managed to recover his best form for the mixed doubles, which they won.
Yeah, exactly. (15:30), a little bit loose there. Just giving themselves a bit of work to do.
Just checking with Barona if he hit the ball twice, and Barona said no, I didn't, 100%.
And it was first serve. It was, I don't know if he's called it, so it must have been a let cord.
Wrapped his racket around that somehow. Ooh, off the backside.
15-30.
Just gets enough on it.
That just pinged off. Dineno.
I was watching in that point, Barona runs from one side to the other, and doesn't actually ever touch the ball. 30-all.
I know that Tapia is called the astronaut cosmonaut. I mean, it's going to be tight though between Stupa and Tapia as to who is the the player that jumps the highest, can somehow hang in the air longer.
Well, they saved that one. Just a couple of moments of pressure there. 2-1 as we have our first break of this match. Men's doubles. Flowrida Goats against the Toronto Polar Bears. At that point, Dineno can't really deal with
get
that.
Out of the way here. Good hit. Cocky, you can see there, lining up for another big jump. Well, Stupa, look, waits on the side, sets off already. Look, really. Why?
You look at that run, actually, it's almost as if he was going to flop over the net. Usually got a quick serve, Barona. Bounces the ball between his legs. Look at that. He does that all the time, doesn't he, as well?
That's one of his superstitions.
Before he really got into paddle, he was a pretty decent football player.
Probably made the right choice though. Switching to paddle. One of the best Spanish players in the world.
Ooh, does that bounce in or out?
15 love.
Well, there's your answer.
Out.
Let's see it here.
That
Out,
hasn't, yeah.
And straight away, Coquineto pointed with his finger out. Just clipped the bottom of the metal fence.
Oui.
Unable this time to bury it, Stupa.
30-15.
Great leap by Badona.
That goes very, very high indeed. Played on after that one, so
40-15.
40-15. This time he doesn't get to it. 40-30.
40-30.
Well recovered. Just stepped up a gear, Martin Dineno, and it forces another golden point.
I was looking at the stats of previous matches and the number of volleys. I mean, you look at ground strokes and volleys. Stupanino hit more volleys than ground strokes. I mean, they're very attacking, and we've seen plenty of that here at the Cities Cup. So Badona and Coquineto need to decide what to do, because you've got one player who's quite defensive, but the other isn't.
Whoa!
Not on the same page.
Amazing.
Two Argentines, yeah, but still got away with it.
Considering how long they played together. That's short, isn't it?
And again, it's now twice.
Game Toronto to Ipsol.
I think he's trying to win too many points now outright with his smash, and it's not coming off.
Maybe Stupa was possibly better positioned there. Dineno was going backwards, but
still, I mean...
But because of that, they end up out of position, and he went for the smash from behind the serve line.
Yeah, you can see Dineno was like, you know, it was a chance for a 3-1 lead, a break in this first set. We've missed another opportunity.
And they've had two.
Still, it's not an easy shot for Badona, you know, to get across, leap up high, and to hit the winner.
No, no.
Full. Let first serve.
Good block.
Nice punch volley. That's the one, that's the one. But why? He was about 3 meters further forward.
Exactly, and Dineno sort of steps to one side and says, OK, that's yours.
He can still hit them out from the service line, even from behind. But he needs to hit the ball using the sweet spot at the right height. That hasn't happened.
And getting exactly the right effect.
Yeah, it's really difficult with the, the right amount of top spin, that kick smash. But yeah, if he's in front of the service line, then yeah, you're dead.
Just stretching there, Barona. 30-15.
30-15.
Play into the corner. There, that's a good shot. Well,
oh, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying.
The idea was a good shot. Just regain the net with a lob. But just going long.
So 40-15.
I wonder why he was warming up with the baseball cap and then took it off for the match. So it's obviously not a floodlight thing.
Maybe he came in from outside where it's raining.
Keep all that hair in place. Ooh, that was whiskers past Barona. Good hit, good win.
Yeah, it wasn't far away from him, was it? Just flat paddle down and out.
Well, the error, the mistake, he has accepted his part of the blame. Those smashes were, I think, 3 in total, 2 points they've lost. 1 they ended up winning the rally, but that poor shot selection, because these two guys are good enough to just play a Bibuda attack and then try and win the point further down the line.
Yeah, absolutely.
Time.
Okay, players coming back on court for our 6th game in this match so far. Everything going with serve.
Jorge Nieto to serve.
Coqui Nieto to serve.
We see that so often. We're directly behind Barona. It's when you just don't get under the ball, you let it drop too late.
That was the Barona of the 2nd set yesterday.
Yes. In the first set, he and his doubles partner, Coqui Nieto, played their best paddle of the Cities Cup so far.
Oh, it's gone a bit long.
Low 30.
Look 30.
Ba, ba, ba. Come on, come on, come on.
It was a little chance there that they could have maybe taken that point, but...
Oh, it's a big point, you know, 15-30 or love 40. So instead of having now 4 break points, they've got to win another point to get a break point.
Yeah, well played. They were just testing him there, weren't you? Are you going to have a go? Are you going to hit that smash?
We saw there, all 4 players on a string. They all shifted at the same time across the court, just to, you know, not allow your opponents any angle.
So far, we're playing with sort of bandejas, isn't he? Really well played there, Stupa.
Yeah.
I thought he was winding it up, trying to force a position to smash from, but...
They're really patient here,
yeah.
Really patient.
But
and there was no pace needed. As I say, colocación, placement.
that's what they were saying in their little team chat.
Less power, more placement.
2 break points. And there is that service break. Volleyed into the net by Javier Barahona. 4 games to 2. Franco Stupacuk to serve.
Well, they've had their chances in this first set. Taking it in game 6. Now Stupa. Can he send his team 5-2 up?
A little bit long.
I don't know if it's the players from Argentina, but they all seem to be a bit more vocal. No, Stupa, no, ay, oh, you know, or sort of in general, than maybe the Spanish players. I suppose as well, you know, you've got your traditions and customs.
I mean, if you play football or soccer with Argentinians, you know.
no, I suppose it's, you know, and depending, you know, maybe we Brits, we go, oh, sugar.
I mean, I don't want to.
I would say that.
I don't want all Argentina to come after me.
I'll be polite, very polite.
They are quite communicative on court, on the pitch,
and the
on
passion
court.
they transmit, and I have to say, I mean,
they don't like losing.
And also Chingota, for example, as well, is another really vocal player. He's in action later alongside Campagnolo.
Wow, well played. 30-15.
So do stay with us
after
this game. Don't go away. Do stay with Paul, myself, and the Pro Padel League, the Cities Cup. There are more games to come in this session, day 3. This is the final group stage day. It's the knockout stage tomorrow with the 2 semi-finals.
30-40.
Well, how many times have we said the most dangerous time on your serve is when you've just broken your rivals?
Worst time to concede. Just scored a goal. Again, he's gone for that one.
Didn't need to.
Now they're on the back foot in this rally. Now looking to change that. Dineno.
That's short, surely.
Yes. Oh, Dineno hoping to end that rally early and didn't.
love.
15 love. Didn't quite kick up as much as expected there. A little bit hasty there, Coqui Nieto. That's a good response,
Well
though.
played.
30-15.
I think of all the players we've seen play here, Osorio and Barona bounce the ball the most before a serve. Delightful.
We did well there, De Neno, because it hit that side of the court.
So quick. The reflexes at the net. I mean, you don't realise how fast this is until you get down courtside.
It's like lots of sports, isn't it? You watch it on telly and it looks quick on television, but then you
I
get there.
I can do that. I can, yeah. I mean, these players are up there, top 10 in the world. It's easy from the sofa at home, but if you haven't tried, do go out there and try it. Not expensive, the rackets and the ball, get a court between 4 of you, and learn paddle with some basic hand-eye coordination. You can have lots of fun with your friends.
Martin Di Neno to serve.
4-all, a little bit of pressure here on Martin Di Neno.
Oh.
15 love.
I've been silent, both Stupa and Di Neno in the last couple of games. Or silenced, perhaps.
Wow, gets a bit lucky. 30 love.
30 love.
Didn't see it coming.
No, I looked at, when it left his racket, I thought that's low.
So did I. I think he saw it below the net, and it suddenly took a different course. Wasn't prepared. Di Neno. Brilliant down the middle. And he knew where the middle was because his partner told him. So it wasn't the middle, because there was Barona standing. So it was towards Coqui Nieto.
And then hit with tremendous power.
Oh, what a stretch. Just danced around the ball. Still in this point.
Not just in the point.
Excellent.
Won the point.
Well played.
Well, in 5 to 4, ball change.
Nieto to serve. Nieto, his full name is Jorge, but everyone at home, his family and friends, and of course us who follow Padel, his teammates call him Cocky. 5-4 down, serving to tie the first set.
Hits his serve's backhand. There's not many that do that, are there?
No. Normally, when players do serve with a backhand, it's only their first serve, and it is the backhand across to the far glass. Never backhand in the centre. So you try and get a better angle by serving with the backhand from that side of the court. So this would be a forehand serve, and on the other side, he might use the backhand.
Oh, wild one at a bad moment as well. 15-30.
So we might see, let's just see, Cocky Nieto. Now look, see, he goes more to the glass, not in the centre like he did earlier. And the backhand will go into the glass had Stupa not taken a step forward. Because if it comes off the glass, it's a really difficult shot to return.
And it's probably harder to return on your backhand than your forehand anyhow. I don't know if he needed to do that, Dineno.
Yes, that. I mean, then he was sitting duck.
30-all.
Just put your racket in the way and just hope that it goes in. 2 points is all they need, Dineno and Stupa, to take the first set. And even if they lose this point, they still need 2 points. Oh, great rally. Well, they still need 2 points. Nothing's changed.
Fact is, the problem is the rivals need just one.
Yes.
Once again, it's
Little asterisks here by the side. Again, that backhand. Big shout. Cocky Nieto. 5-5.
very, very much in the balance. I thought this was going to be a close one. Big service game now for Stupa.
How many times in the past have we been watching games and think it's going to be a close one? It's a 6-2, 6-2, 6-1, 6-1. A player has an off day. But here, all 4 players are playing extremely well. Ooh, that was an ooh from
that was
everyone
really
here.
close, wasn't it?
Everybody groaned in the crowd. Also on the benches as well. So close to a passing shot. Excellent shot there by Padel. Just onto the fence, or the base of the fence, rather.
Well, great blocking. Got the net now.
$15-all.
I'll tell you what, after what we saw in the women's doubles, Barona Iglesias, Stupa Osoro. I mean, that could be spicy. That, I mean, that'll be a massive game. A fun one to watch as well.
I think I just heard Osoro giving a bit of encouragement there. Oh, chicos.
She might be, I don't know, she might be, you know, looking forward to this mixed doubles. You know, a chance to play alongside Stupa.
So maybe I can annoy Victoria again.
And Barona, of course, has played with Iglesias and won earlier at the Cities Cup. That was on yesterday, day 2 of the competition, but of course for that to happen, Barona and Nieto would need to win this match.
Well, here we go. 6-5 to Dineno and Stupacuk. Javier Barona to serve. The best he can hope for is a tie-break. So serving to take this to a tie-break. If the Super Pibes can break, they would take the set 7-5. Oh, my word. Mistimed that.
Slightly. In the previous game, Stupa and Dineno were 2 points away from taking the set.
Good recovery though, 15-all. Good serve as well.
Well, the serve set up the next shot. Buried by Nieto.
30-15.
And buried by Barona, 40-15. No sign of pressure here. There he does his lucky bounces.
Feels like a tie break is coming.
Oof, kicked off that back. Good lob again.
Usually that shot so often, Barona. It's a defensive shot that turns into an offensive one. We can get forward. That little chip goes long, and we do have a tie break.
Just your normal tie break.
First to 7 points. Have to win, of course, by 2. Same scoring system as in tennis.
Well, that's
exchange the net.
Very reliable at the net is Nieto. As I say, he's actually made 2 mistakes today, you know, which is above his average.
One was the 3rd point of the opening game, so considering we played 12 games, it's a good ratio. Yeah, that was that. Because why? Because Stupa had committed himself to the run cross court, and if just held on a bit longer, yeah, he would have spotted Stupa.
So 1-all. Just gets a little touch on it. Oh, very well played by Nieto.
2-1 Toronto. Franco Stupa to serve.
Would you say momentum is with Barona and Nieto?
I think it's very balanced. I just have this little feeling that they might take the tiebreak. I'm putting my money on the line there. My reputation on the line.
It would be the first set dropped by the 2 Argentine players. I mean, they've lost more games in this set than they did in the entire match last night. In fact, twice as many. They only dropped 3 games. Winning 6-2, 6-1.
But obviously much tougher rivals.
Yes, and playing better as well, because Barona, we've seen him play well, play average in the same match. But he's playing very well indeed, the Spaniard. And his doubles partner has just been solid, consistent, making very few mistakes. And when called upon, winning points.
Does it all the time, that sort of thing, doesn't he?
3-all.
3-all. Change ends.
30 seconds now with their trainers and teammates, apart from Coquinieto.
He's quite happy with his thoughts.
Barona joins him on this wonderful court here at the Dougal Greenhouse.
Just need the camera to sit down.
Ooh!
So
one
close.
Of the ones where I think everybody on the bench were holding their breath. You could see Mosoro was like, she's the one applauding now. She might have to.
Oh,
well, she's
so
still
close.
wearing her gear.
It's Martin De Neno serving now. Oof.
That is a wonderful smash. Wonderful. That's the one he's been trying to do all game.
Not really worked out for him so far, but that one did at the right moment.
Finally came off 4-4. Oh.
Still
in. In. Incredible play.
Oh.
And again. How did he scoop that one up? Tremendous.
Oh,
no.
my word. Wow, what a point. What a point.
Quite remarkable shots. And look at that.
5-4, Flowrida.
Shakes his hand.
Jorge Nieto to serve.
Congratulating the Spaniard. Two remarkable shots.
First that one, then that one.
And this one coming up here as well.
This is amazing. It's another one of those that you think's going out.
There's about a 3 centimetre gap the whole way, just parallel along the side fence. Both forward. Oh no, good gamble, good winner.
6-4, Flowrida.
Set point.
Well, when the players switched ends, it was 3-3, and momentum was definitely with Coquinieto and Barona.
Don't know about you, but I can hardly breathe for the tension.
We've seen some incredible points in this tie-break. Another excellent rally. Oh, full stretch, gets it into play.
Saves it.
Another great point.
6-5, Flowrida. Franco Estupa to serve.
Still a match point, so a set point, and it's Stupa to serve.
Well, you're going to feel really sorry for whoever loses this tie-break. They play so well, all four players. But someone's going to have to head back to their bench. One set down, and it's going to be Padel and 7-6, Di Neno Stupa.
Hit the rocket launcher, got into orbit, and won the set 7-6.
Well, welcome back now. The second set about to start here. 7-6, Tineno and Stupa clinching the first set in a quite dramatic tiebreak.
Incredible. Nearly 55 minutes the set, which when you consider the pace these players play at, shows you how close it really was. Once again, just watching though, as they were all, most of them were having their team talks, etc., etc. Once again, Coqui Nieto was like out there on court, doing a little bit of keepy-uppy. There he is,
showing off his football skills. Stupa and Tineno are very good too with those. I've seen them do about 12, 13. Or keep-me-ups.
No?
Right foot, left foot, couple of knees, header. Two good footballers. And as you said, Barona is also a very good footballer.
Yeah, yeah.
Have to organise a five-a-side game.
You could go and goal, then you'd have 5.
I'll be the referee.
Well, that's not a bad start to the second set, is it? Javier Barona puts that one out of court. Just out there from Nieto. Went a little bit high, that did it, from Nieto, and that bounced off the... I thought that actually hit the top of the net.
Yeah.
My eyes deceived me.
15-30.
The reason that my eyes deceived me is I watched that point at the court rather than on the screen. 15-30.
Big point on Nieto's serve. Be facing 3 break points, and they will be facing 3 break points.
50-40.
Stupa does that run. Plays the diagonal volley. And straight away, they're on the attack. And
30-40.
Point pull back.
Oh.
You're not defending that, are you?
Hammered towards Stupa. It's like hiding up against the glass. I mean, trying to get out the way, no chance. At the speed that was travelling at. Again, we keep saying this, you don't realise how fast that ball travels until you're down there courtside. Oh! Incredible winner. Incredible point. And a break.
Wonderful. Backhanded. Look at this again. Because that's not a bad smash. And he gets up so high. But he doesn't just get it with a point of the racket. He gets a good contact on it.
And the pace. Look, watch. Dead. He couldn't have planned that any better. There's no way back from there. No way back. Because you're running behind the ball and it's dropping. You can't reach it. There's nowhere to go. Continue to drop. That's unlucky. Because it was a good smash, but a wonderful, wonderful winner.
Right, Stupa serving. Can he consolidate the serve? Something they've struggled to do in that first set.
Not just them. I think we've seen it a lot at this event, which is why I'm a huge fan of the Cities Cup, because we're seeing some players play with other players, and you've got this element of, I wouldn't say doubt, but surprise. Because you can't say, yes, they're always going to win their service game. Yes, they're going to win 6-love. When you look at all the games played, I can't remember one 6-love. We have not seen one 6-love set. Okay, we've seen quite a few 2 sets to love, clean sweeps, but even those games have been tight.
Wolf. Well, we've had just got a couple of candidates for smash of the match there, if you're watching in our production van. That is a heck of a smash. Hangs in there. Dropped a long way in their side of court.
Check that racket after.
Yeah, I was going to say, what?
Yeah, I mean, the rackets are made of stern stuff, but you know, they can crack. Normally that happens if you hit the ground really hard and the fence. Had a quick look down, all good, can continue.
40-30, once again, fighting back. Second serve, called it bad, or called it out.
He's pulling out all the stops, Coquinetto. Over the net.
Oh, no.
We're saying no because he'd done everything right up until that point. Not no as in...
We don't want you to...
Why?
Just like it looked as if he'd done everything to win the point. But big moment, 2-love, consolidating that serve when they'd been under, when it looked like they were running away with it, then under pressure. And now Javi Barahona has to really do the business here.
And that's his first serve. Sometimes you see players just bouncing into the wall is to get momentum to move in the opposite direction. Pretty good volley there, had to get low. Barahona. He's not using his smash as often in this match as we've seen the first few days of competition here in New York.
Another cracking rally. Brilliant block. And in the end, it goes into the net, so 15-love.
Just lacking power, that forehand. Not enough weight to carry it over the net. Maybe slightly rushed.
Love.
Well, they do need a good service game, the two Spaniards.
It's gone long. Well played, Nieto, 40-love.
40-love.
Tremendous.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone go out of court and hit the ball
so hard.
in so hard. Hey, look, that's gone. Sorry, it was so.
No.
Hit it so hard, my voice rose 2 tones. Look where that's gone.
Well, It's no longer 40 love.
But this is happening in nearly every game, isn't it? You think, OK, yeah, they've got this one wrapped up. I mean, with Stupa's shot there,
It's never wrapped up.
I thought, it's a shame he's done it at 40 love. He deserves to win a game.
Who knows? It could have been the start of a comeback to win a game.
Well. Not in this case.
No, it was Stupa as well. What a shame.
And we're back again. 2 games to 1 to the good. Martin Di Neno and Franco Stupacuk. Tripped over my own tongue there. Against Javi Barona and Coque Nieto. 1 break to the good. The Super Pibes, the Super Kids, I suppose you'd translate it as.
Well, they were super in that first set. Tie break. Also leading here. Break up.
Looking to give the Flowrida Goats a 2-0 win against the Toronto Polar Bears. Both teams qualified for the semi-finals in the Pro Padel League, the Cities Cup, which are played tomorrow. But this will decide who finishes top of the group.
And then both teams have to sit back and watch the final series of day 3 to find out who they will meet in the last 4 and the road to the final.
So 15 all. They were served to the good, but it's been really hard work holding serves in this. 30-15, that was just in from Di Neno.
I mean, right now, you're taking part in the next match, New York Atlantic's Miami Padel Club. You would probably want to avoid, of the 2 teams, the team that wins this match.
Well,
as in Flowrida Goats, perhaps? Or would you prefer avoiding Toronto Polar Bears?
I mean, logic dictates, as you say, you want to avoid the team that's won, that wins everything. But from one day another, fortunes can ebb and flow.
And also, you have to wait and see how players wake up the following morning. The demands of playing competitive, tough games, tie breaks, sometimes, games that could go over 2 hours. This potentially should Barona and Nieto win this, because why? The first set took almost an hour, 55 minutes. If it does go to a set apiece, then with the super tie break, we would definitely break the 2-hour mark. Which would mean that also that there would be a mixed doubles, and the next session, which was slated to start in 40 minutes, will start a bit later. How later? No idea.
Everything is to be discovered, but we have a golden point. Chance for Barona and Nieto to break back.
That's such an untimely slip.
looking to steer it round.
Jorge Nieto to serve.
And it's Nieto to serve now.
Nice winner.
Really nice placement. Got a little bit of fortune there, but I think they've all deserved a little bit in this match.
Big kick off the tape there. Bad on it.
Lovely little lob there again. Fantastic return too.
Brilliant. Maybe too confident. Stupa. Well, that's why you need to chase down every single ball.
Yeah, I think Stupa look at that and he'll say, I should have killed the point. Just saw that big open space, didn't he? But didn't kill it. Great effort and 40 love. 40-15.
Just acknowledging that the ball just brushed his leg, so you lose the point. Well, is it? But on it.
Flowrida lead 3 games to 2.
Well, if you're wondering about the playing surface here in the Dougal greenhouse, it is the new Adidas High Competition model. Padel court chosen as the exclusive official court for the next 3 years of all PPL tournaments. It is without doubt the most suitable court for high competition.
What an agreement, guaranteeing the best playing surface for, well, this wonderful tournament for the next 3 years. I mean, the players have highlighted how good it is. It's regular, the bounce, and also the setting here, an iconic venue. And I'm sure this will become an iconic tournament. The Cities Cup in its 2nd season, and this partnership with Adidas, I'm sure, will go a long, long way.
Back on court, it'll be Franco Stupacuk to serve. 3-2 to the good, but every service game is absolute putting you through the grinder.
Nada, there's nobody come forward. And again. A gift. A regalo. Hear that a lot in paddle.
Well angled, but once again, Nieto just covering the kilometers.
Whoa, brilliant. Been a while since we've seen Barona let fly.
Yeah, he's controlled himself, hasn't he, today? But that one, without a massive wind-up.
Potential. Let's jot that one down. Smash of the match. We brought to you at the end of the game by Adidas.
50-30.
Winner there from Deneno. Still work to do for both pairings in this game. It's gone long. Just in.
Salid, get out. He got out, got it into play. Oh! Always going to be tough for Stupa.
Yeah, when you're on your own, there are a lot of wide open spaces.
Still a good shot there by Barona. Got to be, you know, your placement has to be perfect. The pace of the shot, so important.
So 3 break points, but we're saying it's really hard to hold serve. It's hard to break. It's also hard to hold.
Oh, not enough time to get out of the door, the gateway. And we're 3-3 again, we're tied. Approaching 1 hour, 20 minutes. 7-6, first set, Di Nino and Stupa in a quite dramatic tie-break. Now, oh, it's all square, 3-3.
Barona's turn. Whoa.
Just in, big kick.
Well, he's just started to wind them up again, hasn't he?
I don't think he intended it to bounce half a centimetre before that glass wall, which is why I got a huge kick, because of course the closer the ball is when it bounces to the glass wall, the higher the kick. Also the top spin just adds to that bounce.
That's just
gone long, just gone long, yeah. Just overhit that volley. Cocky Nieto.
Oh, that's just gone long as well, I think. 15-30. So once again, the server's having to work ever so hard. 1 hour 18, and it's been really intense as well.
Yeah, I'm sure whoever they play in the semi-final will be happy. You want these players to, you know, go the full distance, play a super tie-break. This set to go to a tie-break.
And to play an extra
mixed
game.
doubles, yeah, mixed doubles too. Because, of course, the more minutes, I suppose, there comes a point when they start to take their toll. These are, you know, athletes. They'll be fine, of course, tomorrow and again on Saturday. But still, you know, the more minutes, air miles, you start to tie up. Sometimes a bit of cramp.
He's going to control himself back on it. Lovely little drop shot. That's a bad miss from...
Yeah, it is, because he was facing the ball. He was in a good position. Saw it coming, wasn't rushed. But again, just looking to maybe just... Because his opponents are playing well, you've got to sometimes think, I've got to hit it a bit better, a bit deeper, a bit closer to the glass. And that's where the mistakes can happen. Even to the likes of Stupa and Di Nino. That was better, for example. Another good rally. Best rallies have come since the tiebreak, during the tiebreak, and now also in this second set.
Whoa!
Remarkable.
Well, that's given us another golden point.
Look where he is. Up against the glass wall with a backhand.
thing is, when it runs along the net like that, there's no chance
Impossible.
if it's going to bounce up or you can pick it over, flick it over. Another massive point in this match.
We've had one break, counter break, counter, counter break. Can I say that?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
No.
In Toronto,
There's no counter, counter break.
ball change.
Greenhouse. You can see the stands, the centre court, that beautiful view from the rear window. Nice view of Manhattan.
And the Williamsburg Bridge with those lights. Anyhow, back here on court. 4-3 to Barona and Nieto in the second set. Martin Di Neno to serve. We're all level in terms of breaks. Keeps it alive.
Rush back, rush forward, gets out.
All right.
Oh! Got a volley in there. Oh!
What a magic point to get us going. Unbelievable.
The fans on their feet. Everyone's thinking, what? Look at the volley. It's a volley. He knew exactly what to expect.
But the thing is,
Still
Barona
pulled it off.
should still.
Yeah.
You still think he's going to kill it off.
30 love.
Just thinking that the return's just gone a bit long. 30 love.
That's going to be a winner. Well,
That's a good serve.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. That second smash. Had a chance with the first, but I suppose he just thought, okay, I set myself up for an even easier smash. Did exactly that.
I think it went long.
Yeah, Malat, second serve. Now, maybe that initial smash from Stupa should have just hit the glass. Cocky pulled out of the way. Barona would have done what he did 2 times in the first set and once already in this set.
But it's strange, isn't it? After that, after all the struggles that have been on serves, how easy that was. How easy it seemed. This time they serve out to Love for all. Nieto to serve.
Tremendous hit.
Really powerful
well
backhand.
By Di Neno. Didn't get the angle he wanted, did he?
No.
I was hoping that bounced out over the sidewalk. Well watched. Now, sometimes when you're immersed in a long rally. You feel the need to hit every shot. Some players here are tempted to hit the shot that should have gone out. Instead, Barona cleverly watched it onto the fence.
A lot of power in that bajada. 40 love.
Also expecting the shot perhaps down the middle, maybe a lob cross court. Wasn't ready for that. Di Nino, and now, well, looking to take a 5-4 lead.
40-15. A rare loose shot. That stays in.
Yes, it does. Another remarkable retrieval again. Di Nino.
Very
no,
clever.
He can get there. Oh, no. What a shame. What a real shame. Congratulations to Barona and Nieto, leading 5-4 in the second set.
(5-4). Di Nino and Stupacuk are game down, all level in terms of service breaks. Stupa to stay in the set and avoid, well, for the moment, a super tie break. Wolf.
Was it wide?
No, it was in 30 love.
Just in. Wow. Had my doubts.
Oh, 40 love.
40 love.
Oh,
That
good
was clever,
angle.
wasn't it? That was really clever. I wouldn't expect that shot cross court.
That's just into the side, 40-15.
40-15.
Yeah, nobody's going to get there. Both players are back deep on their own side of the court.
Yep, just want to get out of the way of, I think, if it comes towards you
Not
anyhow.
going to get a chance to get forward either of them. So it's 5-5 now in this second set.
So if Barona holds his serve, the worst that could happen to them is a tie break. How many of these sort of rallies have we seen?
Incredible bajada. Still standing so tall. Cocky. Oh, that's a really good lob. Sending Nieto back.
Another great rally. Just blazing it out at the net.
You said coming into this game, Paul, that very little to choose between these set of players, and we're seeing that now. I mean, 7-6, 5-5, I think it's been the closest game we've seen so far. I
think what we need is Baron and Koke to be at their very best, and they have been. Second serve. I think Baron has been better today because he's controlled himself.
We're seeing less big hits. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but he's choosing his shots, mixing his shots, and his selection has been excellent. They lost the first set 7-6, but because Stupidino played better, it wasn't that Barona and Koke played badly, but in the second set, 5-5, serving for 6-5.
Well, served out to love, so the worst that can happen is they have a tiebreak.
Can you smell a tiebreak, Paul?
I am not sure what I could. I thought I was going to say I thought I could smell coffee, but I'm not sure. The last few service games have been pretty decisively served through after early struggles in the set for both pairs.
I think we're going to another tiebreak.
We're either going to go to a normal tiebreak or a super tiebreak, so one way or another.
Well, we could go to both. Tiebreak, and then a super tiebreak. 2 for the price of 1. For that to happen, of course, there would have to be a tiebreak in this second set. And Barona and Nieto would need to win that tiebreak to set up a super tiebreak to 10 points, not 7, 10.
And at the moment, it's 30 love. 40 love. Correct that.
40 love. I smell a tiebreak.
I think I might stick my neck out and say there's a good possibility of a tiebreak now. Yeah, it's a tiebreak. You're right. Well done.
Tiebreak.
7-6, 6-6. Back to where we were in the first set. We saw the best rallies of this match during the first set tiebreak. This one doesn't disappoint. Brilliant retrieval, good smash, and it's got the height, it's got the depth.
Well done, Franco Stupacuk.
1-0 Flowrida. Franco Stupacuk to serve.
That is That clapping is Mapi, Triay, and Osoro. I mean, Osoro's got her little hat on, joggers, little jacket. I think she's really comfortable, thinking, come on, guys.
Want to go to the hotel?
Yeah, let's go out for dinner. Let's celebrate the win. On the other bench, Iglesias is thinking,
oh, well played.
Get me out there.
Well played. I think that obviously Stupa was going over to cover.
One more.
And was way out of position then. 1-all.
Why is he back-to-back? Tie break followed by a super tie break. We've yet to see that at the Cities Cup.
It would certainly be... That's a great shot from Nieto.
2-1, Toronto.
And it would be like, however many points it turns out to be of absolute tension. I don't know if my system could stand it.
I suppose there isn't much pressure on the players because they know regardless of the outcome, they're going to qualify for the semi-final.
True, but I think you want to finish top of the group.
No, you do. But it's not the end of the world if you lose.
Because in theory, it should give you a slightly more accessible rival. Although I say we look at the next match, and it's not easy to call, is it?
3-2, Flowrida. Martín Dinero to serve.
Has he got the distance covered there?
Well, very similar. All three players between 3.2 and 3.4 kilometers. Barona and Nieto have ran slightly less than their opponents, Dineno and Stupa.
Oh! Well, that was a mutual cry of amazement there. What a shot!
Stunning, what a shot! Just took a massive gamble, a huge... Oh, scratching his head, Coqui Nieto.
We're lucky here with the TV screen because we can see replays. The people who are in court have only seen it once and they're probably going, what happened there?
He's tried that several times, not come close. Managed to do it probably at the most important time, most important point of the match so far. And well, they got that mini break. It's now slightly more than a mini break. 5-2 up. Nieto to serve.
Has to hold these two serves.
Brought it home.
5-3, Florida.
5-3. Still work to be done here for Dineno and Stupa. A lot of work.
That was so close. It did bounce forward, but it came off the joint. So the joint with the glass meets the metal frame. Lacked height. He was calm. He didn't, try to just to hit it hard. He tried to place it into the tape.
I think it was
point.
I think it was the moment, wasn't it, that drew the shot. And there is the match. 7-6. 7-6 in 1 hour and 40 minutes of absolutely top level paddle. A fantastic match. I'm not going to say if it's the best match we've seen this week, but if it isn't, it's not far off.
Well, a great advert for the game. 7-6, 7-6. Some dramatic points. The best rallies coming in the 2 tie breaks. Lots of contenders for point of the tournament. And there we see the celebrations. Why? Because we have a group winner, a team with maximum points. Congratulations. I mean, they deserve it. They've been brilliant all 3 days.
They do indeed. So, Flowrida Goats win. Here's the smash of the match. Presented, of course, by Adidas.
Well, the man who doesn't need a ladder to climb 20 feet into the air.
It's a flying...
Super Bibit Stupa.
It's a flying Franco Stupacuk special.
Well, now we know the order of the teams in the group. We're yet to find out, of course, who they will be facing in the semi-final. Flowrida Goats topping the gold group. Toronto Polar Bears finishing in second. They will find out in a few hours because there's one more match to come in the white group. The match between the 2 teams top right now in the standings. 2 teams vying for top place finish, perhaps to avoid the Flowrida Goats in the semis. We could even see a derby in the semi or a derby in the final.
I think that result gives a little bit more significance to this next match, because I think I would not much rather play, because we've seen how good they are, but I think I'd rather play Toronto than the Flowrida Goats. I thought Nieto and Barajona were outstanding.
They've lost twice so far. So that's twice.
It's amazing, isn't it?
On 3 days, playing excellent. They've only won 1 game. But here, although they've lost, it was 7-6, 7-6. They took Dineno and Stupa the full distance, only just missing out on sending it to a super tie break.
Here's some words of wisdom from Julian.
Oh boy, what a game, ladies and gentlemen. Please, let's give a round of applause for these 2 paddle warriors, Stupa and Dineno. Truly incredible. Martín, la estrategia del partido era la que hicieron al final. Contame un poquito. Is the strategy of the match before the game was the one that it was applied during the game?
Sí, pelear, supervivencia, correr todas las bolas. Creo que el partido se terminó definiendo en algunas pelotas nomás, en los 2 tiebreak. Pero bueno, nosotros estamos preparados un poco para sufrir, para pelear. Yo creo que Franco jugó un partidazo, me ayudó muchísimo por sobre todo en el primer set, así que nada, felices de ganar una eliminatoria, de quedar primeros en el grupo, para nosotros importantísimo, mañana semifinales, ahora hay una serie increíble, así que la vamos a disfrutar y a esperar mañana el que pierda.
So, Franco, you guys are moving to the semifinals on top of the group. Ustedes se mueven a las semifinales, arriba del grupo. ¿Qué se siente?
No, espectacular. Antes que nada, déjame agradecer al equipo que está luchando y a full, las chicas también. A Martíncho que hemos peleado, como dijo él, hemos sacado ahí 2 tiebreaks impresionantes. Muy bueno highlight creo que ha quedado, pero bueno, sufrimos y acá estamos, primeros de grupo, y era el objetivo de este equipo, y mañana vamos por más en las semifinales.
It was the objective of the group to be first in the group, so they're happy that they came out with the result they were expecting to, and they keep on fighting and looking forward to a great semi-final. Let's put our hands together and let's go Florida! Let's give a round of applause, please, for these 2 amazing players, ladies and gentlemen.
Anyhow, what an amazing game we saw. 7-6, 7-6.
Well, we're watching the highlights now. That just ping, that was quite comical. Watching the highlights are a really dramatic game. Why? 2 tie breaks, 7-6, 7-6. Just quickly, listening to Stupa Dineno. Dineno saying, we're staying behind. You know, we've finished top. We want to see what's going to be an incredible matchup coming up next. I mean, these players play Padel. They love watching Padel. And also probably a bit of spying. They want to see what happens in the next, because he said, we finished top. We did what we came out to do. And we're going to play the team that finished second.
Exactly, and of course, it's not as if it's pairings they're used to seeing. So we just want to get a little bit of scouting work done. But I see some absolutely incredible shots here.
Watching, look, the players are actually watching the highlights. Stupa's looking up at the screen. There are 2 screens here, okay? Either side that normally show the score, the scoreboard. Right now they're showing these highlights. At the same time, you're watching them back at home, and the players are there, just arms crossed, looking up at the screen, thinking, wow, that was a good shot. Remember that? That was brilliant. This here is how it all ended in the tie-break. 7-6, 7-6. We have our group winners. Congratulations.
There we have the stats. Well, shows how close it was. 82 points to 73. Lots and lots of points in that match. And winning, well, you say they struggled, perhaps. Stupa and Dineno with the break points. That might have made things a little bit easier, but my word, 1 hour and 41. They just edged it. We'll be back soon, very soon, with our final match.